What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of JCREATES. I'm here with Barber PVCO. How you doing, man?
I can't play, man.
Let's start from the beginning. How long have you been cutting, man?
Shit, bro. If I'm counting the years that I actually picked up a clipper, about 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
29, right?
I'm going to be 29 in a week.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I started when I was 13. I started just cutting with my brother's hair, honestly. Like, my mom was cutting our hair for a minute.
Yeah, I'm tired of the buzz. Like, I'm going to start learning how to cut. Like, what made you want us to
Do it.
cutting?
Ironically, no. It was actually because my mom, it got to a point where she started working more.
Yeah.
So she was like, hey, we're going to go to a party this weekend with so-and-so. Can you cut your brother's hairs? I'm like, yeah, dude. I'll do it. I didn't really have nothing to do, so and when it came down to cutting my brother, there's something to do. So it came down to me just doing it.
Did you use the same clippers, or did you go cop some new clippers?
My mom had some raggedy ass clippers. It got to a point where I was like, you know what? Like, if I'm just buzzing you guys, might as well just practice. It was just little lineups in the back and the corners and la patilla, just make them even.
How long after did you start being like, you know what, I'm gonna start trying to cut my friend?
That didn't really happen until my dad started noticing, like, oh, hey, you're actually getting pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
It went from there to my uncles to my cousins. So in my head, I was like, okay, what's a good haircut?
Yeah.
Lined up, nice, crisp.
I just had the gentleman's haircut.
Exactly. I didn't know I was fading people up until fucking high school. When I got into high school, that's when it started getting a little more serious.
Yeah.
I started charging about $5.
Were you like the high school barber? Like, is that when you started charging people? Oh yeah, freshman year.
Like, oh, do you mind? No, I don't.
Yeah.
You want to come to school? I got you. Saying that I cut hair and that was it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I remember drooling over my books. Studying, bro. I was like, I'm gonna get this shit. I'm tired of working the field. It took me a while to kind of generate clientele, just because there was also another barber that was cutting hair too.
Okay.
And he was really pretty good.
Yeah, no, I remember my freshman year when everyone was like, oh, look at my thing, and everyone started getting the nice lineups. Because before that, I feel like everyone was
shaving, getting buzz cuts back then, because a lot of barbers are taking this shit serious now.
Yeah.
It's not about just buzz cuts anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You're just buzzing someone. Boom.
There's more to that.
There's more to that, right? I had my license right away, so I was already in my own business at the time. Yeah, I took the test, passed it with one go. I know I'm better than this, and I'm gonna go all in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, if you want to bust your ass all day, baby, be my guest. But I'm just trying to do my 10 cuts and get the fuck home, bro. A lot of my clientele would drive from DP to Fireball. That's where I was cutting. But then it got to a point where Fireball knew about me, so I started getting clientele from there. So I started weeding out a lot of not by choice, but because I didn't have no time.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, if you want to come to the shop, it's only walk-ins at the time.
Do you feel because you obviously started doing appointments?
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were one of the first people in this little area to start really emphasizing on appointment?
I remember I spoke to one of the barbers here in town, and I was like, "You're not doing appointments, bro?" He goes, "What's that?" And I'm like,
really?
Like, you're not doing appointments?
Yeah. But now that there's so many barbers and it's so saturated, it's I don't know the last time I went to a barber, an actual barbershop, and had to wait for somebody. No, that
what you see now is the product of what it should have been a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, we have stylists that were doing that already. It wasn't new to them. They already were on appointment based anyways.
Yeah. With your talents growing, on top of you getting a lot of clients, is that where you feel you started to raise the price?
When I had started doing appointments in Fireball, we were at $50 a haircut, and for appointments it was $20.
Okay.
So $5 extra to hold the spot, right? And people respected it. It was great. And it was great. People were, I'm down.
That was the days, man.
I was fucking down. And that meant people were like, okay, I want to come at 2, and I don't have to wait, right?
Yeah.
Because
that was the thing, but he didn't have to wait.
And they specified, they're like, I don't have to wait, right? No, you don't. You come in at 2 o'clock if that was your time. When I got to town over here, that's when appointments had just really started. I definitely pushed for that because I don't like being. I mean, at the end of the day, I love what I do, but I also love being with my family. I've always felt like it's okay to want more.
Of course. When did you transition to Los Banos?
I was in Fireball for about 3 years, and I was gonna stay there, bro.
Really?
Yeah, but one day I was just like, wait, this. I looked up and I was like, I was cutting hair and I was like, dude, I'm a little miserable, but I love this.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There was no growth, and and at the time I was like, okay, I think I'm outgrowing this.
Yeah.
I started cutting hair at the shop right there by Save Mart, and I was there for about 10 months ish. Got hit up by another barber, actually out of town, that was opening up a shop.
Yeah.
Here in town.
Bay, yeah.
That's where then I moved over to that shop because I felt there was more growth to be made there opposed to where I was at. No shade towards those shops.
Yeah.
And, at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people, especially in my industry, they like, oh, well, I'm grateful because I'm cutting it. Well, dude, it's okay to want more, bro. Like don't be scared to lose so-and-so clients just because they're going to be mad at you or whatever. You get so comfortable. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was there.
What was it? Like, what made you feel like you were comfortable?
I was making money, bro. Like I was making money, bro, and then I was like, okay, this is good, but what's the enemy of great? You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a high ticket barber. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be that fucking barber. You know?
Yeah.
That's just me being confident in myself.
Yeah, 100%.
Being confident in my craft and being confident in my skill set, and I'm still developing it, just like anybody else, right?
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? $30 a haircut in the pandemic, right? And then when the pandemic hit, dude, everybody was just like, bro, come in here, please. I'll pay you whatever. And that's when barbers started realizing, holy fuck.
Well, we need it more because it's more like something that's there. You know what I mean?
And if you really think about it, bro, the haircut lasts about 2 weeks,
Yeah. If that good, for me, I know my hair like grows like a month.
For me, bro, my beard. That's my beard.
Yeah.
I'll shave today. Tomorrow I'll be hair there. So when I was in the midst of a pandemic, I came across my mentor, Deluxe. I seen an ad for his mentorship, and I was like, oh shit, like I want to scale. I want to learn the business. Like, what the fuck? This is great. Like, I want this. I booked a interview with him.
Okay.
And dude, from the get-go, I knew this guy knew what the fuck he was talking about. So this
was he from here or
he's from Sac?
Oh, he's from Sac.
He's from Sac. I didn't think twice.
What about him made you feel like you're like, this is it? Like, this guy knows what's up. Like,
he's helped a bunch of entrepreneurs, not just barbers, reach their potential. Right?
Was that his profession? Like, was he? So he was a barber?
Usually he's a barber, but he's also transitioned into learning how to scale and learning how to give barbers that skill set to scale. He has one barber charging $200 a cut. You know what I'm saying? That's
crazy.
And that's what I'm comparing myself.
Yeah, there's different levels.
I'm compared to the motherfucker that's fucking making $30K a fucking month off just cutting hair. That's what I fucking want.
Yeah. On your booksy, and it was 75, 95, and 120.
It's 75 for just a haircut and then a basic beard.
Okay.
Basic beard. So
like you're trimming me.
Yeah, basic. And then if you want the whole service with like shaved with the razor and the whole beard shape up, towel and everything, that's 90. And then if you want a house call, it's 120 in town. I have specific tools for specific things.
Yeah.
Right?
Fair.
To barbers, it's just a trimmer. To me, it's like, okay, I have a soft trimmer, then I have a heavy hitter. Or I make some fucking sharp ass lines with this motherfucker. I'll cut your fucking shit if I use it. Yeah, bro. Started off with my mentorship. I invested my whole life savings into this bitch. Or like when the mentorship was not cheap, bro. Lifetime access, twice a week we meet up. We talk about content. We talk about business. We talk about scaling. Marketing is a big thing.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
I joined in August of 2020.
Oh, so you've been with this guy for
a couple of years now. So I started at 30 and 30 and 40 with beard. I went up to 50 and 75 with beard within 3 months. But he said, "Oh, bro, it's time for you to go up." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Dude, it's time for you to go up. Your numbers are there. Let's go."
So is it that like you felt like he believed in you?
It's a mixture of that and data. I have a bunch of I could
like
analytics, the reach.
Yeah.
So a lot of things have to take play before you even get a price raise. You have to literally be dialed in. You have to be locked the fuck in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can just imagine 100. You can just imagine 125. It's a whole new fucking world.
Yeah.
Bro.
And by this time you were already doing all of your filming.
Yeah, I got comfortable by 75, bro. I was making fucking 3K weeks, bro. Like
3K a week.
Yeah, bro. Like, and that's me being transparent as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not me, not bullshitting, not trying to sound like I'm arrogant.
No, yeah.
And that's
I feel like a lot of barbers really don't talk about that. Like, unless like the bigger scale barbers, of course, that are like putting people on in town or just around, they're like, oh.
I don't want to like, make it seem like I don't have my slow weeks. You know what I'm saying? Of course. I have my slow weeks.
What's a slow week?
A slow week is about like 1,200 a week.
1,200 a week. That's crazy.
So when I went up to 75, bro, I got an earful from everybody. It's people that I thought were my friends. If you want to know how I did it, bro, all you got to do is ask.
Yeah.
And you can do it too.
Of course.
Yeah. Anybody in this city, and this is to any barber in this fucking city, you can do what I'm doing. It always takes the right inputs.
So you feel like definitely a lack of knowledge.
The lack of knowledge, the lack of fucking discipline, and the lack of fucking action. The barbers want the money and they want to just chill. Because that's what I want to do.
Yeah, of course.
But I can't. I'm not going to do that. Especially running a business $75. There's no way. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Like, no one is paving the way for that. Everyone, like you said, comfortable, right?
Dude,
that's the thing.
Speaking of paving the way, and this is what I will take the credit on.
Yeah.
Because when I wanted the $50, I was a fucking villain, man.
And I didn't know a lot of people that were charging that much.
They were like, oh, what the fuck? People are gonna start in the girl, the hair girl. Oh, okay.
And
okay.
Yeah.
You know? But guess what happened, bro? This past year, what did everybody do?
started raising.
Everybody went up to 50.
It's an unfortunate truth that like you said, you were the villain, right? Whatever. That like someone had to do it. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to kick the fucking door down, bro, and let motherfuckers know that this is possible.
And this town needs it, bro. Like
This town fucking needs it. On top of that, bro, like $75 a cut. Holy shit, dude! You're getting a lot more than just the haircut. You're getting the professionalism,
yeah,
the environment, also getting the conversation that a lot of barbers lack. And this is a message to every barber in here in town. Take your time, dude.
yeah.
Take your fucking time.
For me, I'm very, very picky about my hair. Like I know, like I think it should be, because some barbers I know they could care less. Like I had some barbers that would like be on the phone, like, sit down, bro.
I'll hit up barbers and I'm like, dude, can I book 2 hours? Can I book? Because a lot of barbers do 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, can I book two appointments and I'll pay you $100? And
Yeah.
one person, oh, I can't do that, bro. Why the fuck not? Like,
You get paid the same amount.
why the fuck not? Like, and I'm like, okay, and that turns me off. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna book with you then.
Fine, bro.
But wherever I go, I'm gonna pay my price. I'm not gonna fucking pay your dude. Why in my head I'm like, okay, if my clients are paying me this price, why should I not return the favor? Like, recycle that money to somebody else. They'll appreciate it anyways. The look I get on barber's face whenever I give them $100 and keep the change. So it's like, that's a rewarding feeling for me, because it's like, oh no, dude, keep it, dude. It's like I understand the craft, dude. Keep it. Like it's I appreciate you did great. It's fucking intense, bro.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I have a whole Google data sheet of my analytics, how much people tap my link, how much people are on my page daily.
Yeah.
It all comes down to the data. Like, think about it, bro. Like, if you have 1,000 people on your page, what is the conversion rate of that, of them tapping your link and booking a haircut? Very, very high.
Yeah.
Very, very high.
100%.
Because to somebody, $75 a haircut is perfect. Like, oh, what?
Really?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I have people that come from the Bay Area just for a haircut, bro. I recently had a dude come from San Jose that I guess they couldn't do his headline right, and they couldn't stop. And he's like, bro, I'm tired of these barbers in San Jose. Like, I'm driving out from this, you know, what can I get with that? I sent him my link, bro. He came down and like, dude, it's crazy, bro. You'd be surprised, bro. You would be surprised. I think the most I've gotten paid for a cut was like $300, bro.
The skill and the convenience.
The scale and the convenience, and on top of that, obviously my marketing.
Yeah.
You see my videos.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you're tailoring to the people that do want.
Yeah, I want new clients. At the end of the day, to me, this is just me. If I'm getting new clients every week, I'm not gonna tailor to the ones that I'm losing.
A lot of you guys have opened my eyes to that, because from a client standpoint, it was like, bro, like, think about it. If you charge $20, you can get all these people in, blah, blah, blah. But then when a barber told me, they're like, well, bro, like, if I just charged 40, I can make the same amount of money in half the time.
I'd take that 4-hour work day any day.
100%.
And you know, if I'm making the same and not more,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? There's sometimes where clients they'll tip me the fucking extra, and it's like,
Really?
yeah, I'll take that shit any day, bro. I mean, who wouldn't, right?
Yeah. How often do you ever get like the after hour cuts? Because you said you get
Pretty often, bro. Especially on Friday nights, bro.
like, oh, I'm gonna need it. Like,
I'm gonna need it, bro. I'm like, right, man. If they want to come here, then that's perfect. It's gonna be 120. It's after hour price. Side hustle was cutting hair at the time, and I was 22. I didn't get to the shop until I was 23.
I see. So at what point did you realize you're like, nah, fuck this. I can make more money just cutting?
I did AutoZone. I went to AutoZone and Fireball. Yeah, for about a month and a half. I have 5 cuts today. That's $50.
Yeah.
At the time, minimum wage was $10. Fuck
this shit.
I didn't even put my 2 weeks in. I just left.
No shit.
I'm out. Because I was all into my shit. I was like, nope, this is gonna work. I'm gonna fucking do this. There was no plan B for me. My mindset shifted. I was like,
yeah.
Hold on. Back then, barbers didn't exist the way they are today. Back then,
Yeah, that's a whole new thing, bro.
dude. People, I am so jealous, because I see beginner barbers out the gate charging $40 a cut, and I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? I started at $5, bro.
Yeah.
Man, but to me, I don't feel bad about my price anymore.
At the end of the day, sometimes they do like the efficiency. Like, I'm not here to get an hour of your time.
I can do that, but it's still gonna be 75.
Yeah.
But I take my time because I like to cut hair. I like to fucking sit there and like detail every little detail in your hair and learning the hair pattern. I'm fucking a mad scientist with this shit, bro. Like, I like to sit there and look at your hair patterns and and see how I can maneuver that and make it look super blended. You know what I mean? It's not just a haircut, to me at least.
What I found with successful businesses and them raising the price, it's the experience, it's the knowledge. You're paying for my knowledge. You're not paying for just the cut. You know what I mean? Because I remember I worked in landscape for a little bit too, and this guy would be charging hella money for like just gardening shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized like, no, bro, there's side like the like you know those fancy grasses like they have like the different patterns and shit.
Once you start stepping into that lane, that is when it starts to get okay. I can charge $500 for this shit.
Yeah,
and that's the same thing with barbering. The exact same thing. There's your $25 barbers. There's your 45-minute barbers. There's your $75 barbers. You know, and anyone can learn that, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm no one's special, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm not this fucking like super fucking special person.
It's just out here like out of the dream. All I did.
Exactly, bro. Anybody can learn.
Yeah.
To scale. They just have to get out of their fucking ass. They had the little work. You know what I mean? That's literally all it takes. The only difference between me and that barber is their inputs.
Yeah.
Maybe their input is, oh, I'm gonna cut these hair, then I'm gonna go to the bar after work.
Yeah.
For me, it's like I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna make this video, and then I'm gonna go home, edit this motherfucker, and then I'm gonna figure out how to make a cover, how to do this, how to do that. That's the difference right there. I'm very happy right now with the studio aspect. I'm nurturing this right now.
Okay.
But that's not to say that later on I might want to open up my own.
Yeah,
my own shop, and
that's pretty dope if you're established, like you have your own private studio,
and then I have a shop somewhere else.
Yeah, and then you get other barbers.
Exactly, and that's a conversation that I'm gonna have with myself later. Because I do want my own shop. Yeah, I don't want to be cutting hair forever. Like I'm trying, like that one. Like now the way I see barbering is a vehicle to the next thing.
You have your studio, right? What's next with that? Because I know you have a lot of different things that you plan to do with this. Because it's not just a barber studio. It's not a little room. Like
what's gonna come in the next few weeks? There's nothing like this in town. Okay. And I've already talked.
How so though?
Want to make this place a creative collective.
Okay.
Where people like yourself, photographers, videographers, barbers as well, want to come by and want to rent my studio and use my lights, use all my photography setup. Because, dude, equipment's expensive.
No, it is, man. It is.
Equipment's expensive. So if anybody out there that wants to rent out my studio, they're more than welcome to it. They just have to tap in, like, hey, how much is the rate? And then I'll come in, I'll open it up for you. And you can literally use my backdrops, you can use props, you can use my lights, you can use even if you want to use my camera, but it's all going to come at a rate to make kind of a passive income for myself. While I'm not here, the studio's still making money. I love creating just as much as the next person does. And I'm sure you can back me up on that.
Yeah.
You love it. Yeah, we're naturally creators, and I know there's a lot of people out there that want to step foot into that realm.
Yeah,
but to get started, bro,
it's pricey, bro.
It's expensive. Like, so if I can get people like yourself to rent the studio for an hour, which is about like $75, they can come in and use my shit, and
like that's so helpful, bro. I've seen so many people like at gyms now that they're filming, and that's fucking dope, bro.
It's so sick because like that's what I wanted to do coming up, and how I was literally telling you earlier how it was so hard for me to get in front of the camera, but now that I see other people doing it, I'm like, well, fuck.
And there's this kid, like I want to talk a little bit about this. There was this kid that I met at the gym, right? Oh, young guy, but he has this nice camera, nice setup, right? His name's Xavier. I'll put his YouTube in the description. But yeah, he's like, I talked to him. I was like, bro, like you're doing pretty good, bro. And like I followed him on Instagram before I even knew who he was, right? Good ass content. And I was like, oh, this kid's probably about my age, 18, 19. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk to him, right? Dude's only like 15, 16. Like he's only like a freshman, sophomore type shit. And it's so dope to see someone doing the same passion that I'm doing.
Yeah, if he takes the right steps, he could be fucking huge, bro.
With you doing the studio, that's gonna just elevate that and speed that process for everyone.
And it's not even like also with the studio too as well. Like I'm also gonna branch out into filming as well. Like shit, Gabe inspired me to do that. I fucking love film just as much as me and shit.
Yeah.
Probably not more as much as he does, but the man fucking is a genius when it comes to that. But like I love cameras, I love the whole tech thing. Like I've gotten comfortable with editing and stuff like that. So that's another realm that I want to dabble into as well.
Especially with like Gabe, like he's really paving the way in his own way. Oh, right. Cinematography and video. I'm like, nobody is doing that, bro. Like especially in town, like nobody is like doing what he's doing right now. You know, and that's that's like really awesome and like interesting to me that to see everyone's different passions, you know, and that brings it back to like why I'm doing what I'm doing. Nobody would know about these different types of things if like no one's showcasing that, you know what I mean? And that's why at the end of the day I'm doing what I'm doing, to showcase everyone's gift. You know what I mean? Like you with your gift.
Yeah, definitely. I want people to come and talk to me instead of looking at me and judging me right off the fucking bat and saying, oh, this guy looks intimidating.
I try to portray myself as welcoming. I've created like this comfortability with everybody. You know, they're like, oh, that's true. I'm gonna come up there and like, what's up, bro? You put your whole life on social media, right? So it's also kind of difficult in a sense because you have to always be on the ball. You know, I have bad days, and it's hard because I can't be like upset. Like, let's say I'm having a bad day, and you come up to me, you've seen me on social media for a year now. Hey, what's up, man? And I'm just like, nah, what's up, bro? It's like, and that proves the dream. Like, oh, he's not how he is on social media.
I'm trying just like everybody else.
100%.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to be genuine and as human as possible.
There was a point in time where everything for me started vlogging. I did it at Food for Less. I called it Cart Chronicles. Like, you know, cart art. So I used to do stuff like that. I used to talk so much shit about people leaving their carts and just shit like that.
Yeah.
Pivoting point for me one day, I took a break from social media, right? I just didn't post for like 2 weeks, and some guy goes, hey bro, where you been at? Like, I haven't seen you, this and that. I was like, oh, people are noticing me. And someone told me, hey, you know, bro, I really like your content, bro. I'm in the hospital right now. I'm watching your shit. Your shit's making me laugh. And then that really touched me.
But I was like, that's pretty awesome, because where just a little bit of that light of the tunnel can actually make someone's day, man. I definitely do feel like I'm a shark in a pond, bro. Like, I'm just trying to find the ocean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not just me. I'm sure you feel like that too sometimes, you know?
I can really relate to that too, like being like a shark in a pond. What's Paco's next one? You're showing people there's more.
Definitely. Good or bad, right? I'm not trying to be the run-of-the-mill barber. I'm trying to be more than that. And how you're saying earlier, like, I would love for people just to come up to me and ask me stuff, because I want to be, you know, I want to help.
You post, the more that you're vocal on your stuff, you know, that's really going to resonate with everyone. Like, oh, what the fuck, he's a chill ass dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, and obviously, you know, I'm hoping, you know, this is just the only episode of that we do, right? You know, I'm hoping later on, you know, when I have the studio up and running, and it's going to be a lot better. But I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited to bring this studio to Los Banos and to help content creators in general, man. Like, let's fucking get to work.
Bro, that'd be so dope. Honestly, especially get like another, like in a year, 6 months, who knows, like, where you been?
But yeah, man, with that being said, you know, like,
I really appreciate you coming on.
No, and I appreciate you having me on, man. Like, I really want people to understand, like, I'm here to help, especially now that I have my studio. I want to lend my helping hand, because, dude, like I said before, equipment is fucking expensive, and it's only gonna get more expensive, right?
Hell yeah.
But let's get to fucking work.
With that being said, everyone, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and get at Paco. Where can everyone find you, bro?
So everyone can find me at Barber PVCO, and on YouTube, Barber PVCO TV. Paco is the A is spelled with the V. I'm sure you'll put it in the script. Yeah,
I got you.
I didn't want to do Barber PVCO 1. I wanted to be the original. If you want to book a haircut, you guys can click the link in my bio, and then we'll go from there.
Hell yeah, bro. All right.
No pleasure, man.
Take care, everybody. See you in the next out.